Neil, it's been a mixed bag this week. How do you assess it all?
I think we've gone to Gateshead, and I think in the main we played well, particularly first half. But three mistakes have cost us anything out the game, and it's very disappointing because I was hoping that the mistakes were starting to be alleviated, we're starting to get away from that. But we've had some better performances, but we're still conceding goals, which is not good enough.
Halifax coming up this weekend. You talked about the mistakes that were made. What will you be looking to eradicate going into that game?
Well, we need to cut out the errors. It's a tough game. Obviously, they came up with us last year. They've had a fairly decent start. They've kept most of their squad from last season. They've been able to keep hold of their main players, and Dan Gardner and the lad Gregory, and so they've got something to work to. But we're going there with still good spirits around the place. What people may think, but we've still got good spirits around the place. We've got to stay upbeat. It's no good getting too down. We very down after Tuesday's game, but I've come to realise now that Wednesday you've got to build yourself back up and prepare your team ready on Thursday night to go and put in a shift for the Saturday.
With only having the one training session beforehand, how do you pick spirits up? Is it a team effort to everyone pick each other up?
Well, you try. No one picks the manager up. You have just you get on with it, and you just make sure that the session that you put on, they're going to get something out of it. We've worked hard defensively on making sure that we come out quicker as a team. We tend to think that we're being a little bit deep at times. And hopefully that'll stand us in good stead for Saturday. 1
point from the last two games out. Is there a spur in that dressing room to go to Halifax and get a performance against what is another part-time side?
I think so. They've got a bit more confidence than us, but we've been there before. We've been there many times. I've been there many times anyway as a manager. It's a difficult place to go to, big pitch. But we've took one out the last two, but I think the bigger picture is we took 8 out of 33 points, which isn't good enough. We know it's a difficult league. I don't think some people realise how difficult it is, but we should have more points than what we've got.